Hey, Dr. Erica with Premier Chiropractic. I have a very special guest with me today. This is Emily. She's been under care, her and her beautiful family, for 3-4 years now. Long time, which is crazy because time goes by too fast. But as you can see, their family is growing. She is almost ready to have baby number 2. And so we are thankful to have her to share a little bit about how chiropractic care has benefited her throughout her pregnancy, her experience with Webster's Technique, with our practice. So Emily, why don't you just share how the care has affected your body throughout your pregnancy, maybe some of the top things that you have seen the care do for you, the well-being of you and your baby.
Yeah. This is my second baby, and I can definitely tell a huge difference in pregnancy this time with under chiropractic care and then versus the first time. I have pretty significant scoliosis, and so I really have always been worried about being pregnant with my back. And I will say this whole pregnancy I've felt really great. I've been super mobile, haven't had any pain really in the lower back, my sciatica, all that stuff that bothered me last time. I've had no issues this time, so I've been super thankful to be under the care. And
it's awesome. And you know, second pregnancies, it's more typical that you have more discomfort than your first because your body's going through it again. So it's really encouraging to hear that. The technique that we are doing is Webster's Technique. So I guess just for the general public, what does that technique mean to you and why do you want to go to a Webster certified chiropractor?
Yeah, so I didn't know what that even meant before, but she's actually been breached pretty much the entire pregnancy. And so my doctor actually said, you know, if you go to a Webster certified chiropractor, they can really help with that in a very natural way. And so not only has she flipped to where she's ready to go now, but like my round ligament pains and things like that I would start feeling, and I never knew what to do in the past about them. But now I'll make an appointment, come in, see Dr. Erica, they do the Webster Technique, and then there's just so much relief immediately after, and then usually at least a week to follow.
So Webster's Technique is a pregnancy-specific technique. It was developed by Dr. Larry Webster. He's the grandfather of pediatric chiropractic. Very few chiropractors actually have the certification. I personally have been certified for 14 years, actively practicing on pregnant women in my practice for over almost 11 years. I've worked on hundreds, if not over 1,000 pregnant women throughout the last decade. I should count, it'd be a fun number. But the technique itself is aiming towards sacral balance. And so that's what I want to show you guys, is I want to show how the technique is actually performed. A lot of women, they'll get adjusted throughout pregnancy, but again, they don't understand what this technique is, why it's so crucial to go to a certified doctor during your pregnancy, and the benefits of going to an experienced doctor, because so many things happen in pregnancy. So we didn't know that the baby was not in the optimal position earlier in. And the chances are for her to have a baby not in the more optimal position goes up because of her back, because of her scoliosis, because it's creating abnormal movement in the pelvic region and the low back region. And so sometimes that causes what we call intrauterine constraint. And that, in just simple terminology, means there's less room on one side of the uterus to move for the baby than the other. It's tighter. It makes it harder again for the baby to get in that optimal position. And a lot of times that not only is non-beneficial to the baby, but it creates more of that low back pain, sacral pain, difficulties with labor and delivery. So our big push is not only getting the baby where the baby needs to be, having her comfy, but we want her to get the baby out the way that God designed the body out. So the body is capable. It's a beautiful thing. So any last things that you want to tell moms who are maybe nervous about getting adjusted throughout their pregnancy? They're nervous about laying down on a table, or they've never been to a chiropractor before, that you could put their minds at ease.
Yeah. Again, the first pregnancy I had, I didn't feel comfortable going to a chiropractor. I didn't really know what it was. I thought it was just, you know, back pops and movements and things. And now I just can't imagine not coming pregnant or not pregnant. But it's just been such a game changer for me. And it's so comfortable here, especially like they really accommodate pregnant moms and make it comfortable for us and really like tailor what we're going through every step of the way. Like each week I feel like I get asked very tailored questions as to how I'm feeling and you know, which part is causing me the most issues or anything like that. And so I've just been super grateful for the care, and I'm actually looking forward to giving birth because I feel like it's going to be just a lot smoother this time.
It's going to be beautiful. And pregnancy is a beautiful thing. Labor delivery is a beautiful thing. And she said something valuable too, where as you are pregnant, your body changes not immediately, but gradually. And the needs of care changes too. And that's the beauty of the way that we tailor pregnancy care. We always say we have first trimester, second trimester, third trimester. We really accommodate the recommendations for where you're at in your pregnancy, and then we really push what we call fourth trimester care. So a lot of women don't think about the fact that your body has to go back together. And so we'll be excited to get into that with Emily.